Nobody saw it coming. Not the automakers, not the analysts, and definitely not Detroit. Executives are panicking, supply chains are rattling, and a storm is brewing in the heart of the auto industry. But why? What exactly did Amazon do this time that has billion-dollar brands scrambling to rewrite their future? Something is coming, something cheap, fast, and engineered to flip the automotive world on its head, but it's not just a truck. It's a weapon, and over 100,000 people have already armed themselves with it. If you think this is just another electric vehicle launch, then you're not ready for what's next, because once you see it, everything you thought you knew about cars will change. You are going about your regular day and then you see a headline about a $20,000 electric truck that just exploded in pre-orders. Naturally you would think it clickbait, right? Well, it's not. It's real, and the auto industry isn't just nervous, they're in full-blown panic mode. Word on the street is Slate Auto, a name nobody had even heard 6 months ago, is now the main character in an industry that's been dominated by the same tired names for decades, and fun fact, they're not playing by the usual rules. This truck is not some concept art or vaporware with a release date that keeps getting pushed to 2047. It is actually real, it is rugged, and it costs less than most used cars on the lot right now. While Tesla continues to innovate with playful features, like sound effects and Rivian's charging enough to make your wallet weep, Slate's price is saying, you don't need 72 cameras and a disco light show to drive to Target. They stripped away everything that doesn't actually matter, and the result is a truck that's simple, durable, with a no-nonsense, blue-collar vibe. Slate is not just offering an alternative. They're starting a revolution, and we're just getting started. The EV market just got shaken up, and it's not by Tesla. Let's talk about electric vehicles. Not the sleek, futuristic kind you only see in tech ads, not the overpriced ones that make your bank account sweat. We are talking about the real-world electric vehicles, the ones regular people can actually afford, because Tesla is over here releasing trucks that look like props from a sci-fi movie, and Ford is busy throwing features at their Lightning like it's a video game console. Most Americans are staring down $700 car payments, wondering if this is really the future, and the electric vehicle market right now is flashy, premium, unrealistic even. It's like being sold a $90,000 smartphone with tires and being told it'll change your life. Today, the spotlight has officially shifted, and it's shining on a brand new player that just bulldozed its way into the conversation, and it is none other than Slate Auto. They didn't come in quietly, they disrupted convention, rewrote the industry playbook, and said, let's give people what they actually need. The best part is this isn't some weird Silicon Valley prototype that might drop in 5 years. It is a $20,000 electric truck backed by none other than Amazon, and it has already racked up over 100,000 pre-orders. That's not hype, that's history being made. Slate Auto didn't just launch a truck but a full-on movement. Now it's not just the truck that has people talking, it's the philosophy behind it. For years, car companies have been piling on features like a buffet line, 20-inch touchscreens, ambient lighting with 64 color modes, automatic tailgates you'll use twice a year, and somehow, that gets called innovation. However, Slate Auto saw the whole charade and called it what it was, a fluff, and then decided to do something different. You may be asking what you'd be getting for that $20,000, we will break it down for you in just a minute. Following the unveiling of the truck, Slate Auto has reported over 100,000 refundable $50 reservations within the 3 weeks of unveiling the truck. That $50 reservation fee is basically a golden ticket, and people are jumping on it faster than a Prime Day deal, because for the first time in a long time, an electric vehicle actually feels attainable, not aspirational, and loaded with features you'll never use. Right now, it is believed industry folks are scrambling, and rightfully so. You've got execs at the big three pulling emergency meetings trying to figure out how Slate just built a fully functional electric vehicle truck for less than half the cost of their base models. Dealerships are nervous as well, because Slate's going direct to consumer means no dealer markups, no destination fees, no $699 paperwork charges. Just you, your truck, and a logistics empire run by Amazon making sure it gets to your door. What Slate has done here is expose a massive flaw in the system. They have just proven that we don't need to overpay for basic transportation. They've shown that people want simplicity, especially when it saves them thousands, and they've introduced a truck that isn't trying to look good on Instagram but is built for everyday use, not showroom aesthetics. This truck hasn't just disrupted the market, it's threatening to dismantle it, and you're going to want to see how. Let's get into it. The minimalist marvel that's making Auto XX sweat. Before we go any further, let's really dig into what's making the Slate truck the breakout star of the electric vehicle world. When most people hear $20,000 for an electric truck, they imagine something that looks like a toy, runs like a scooter, and brakes the minute you hit a speed bump. However, Slate is clearly nothing like that, and that's where the genius begins. This truck doesn't come in 6 colors with names like Shadow Obsidian or Blizzard Pearl. It comes in just one. Simple old-fashioned gray. The reason being that building a paint shop costs a ridiculous sum of $350 million, and Slate, being that their top priority with this project is affordability, refuses to make customers pay that much just to get fun colors. The body of the truck is made from durable composite panels that are made to be wrapped. So, if you want your truck blue, camouflage, or covered in neon flames, all you have to do is wrap it in and you can be done with the wrap job in 30 minutes. Amazon's strategy suggests a deeper play. They're not just interested in helping you get a truck, they want to redefine how the entire automotive supply chain works. Think logistics, cloud infrastructure, connected services, maybe even bundling your car with Prime subscriptions in the future. The truck is just the beginning. Slate Auto is the proof of concept for a much bigger idea, and Amazon is the muscle behind it. And the auto industry knows it. That's why you've got sleepless nights in Detroit, why boardroom lights are on past midnight, and why major manufacturers are suddenly looking like they just saw a ghost. Because this isn't just about vehicles anymore. It's about disruption at a scale they never prepared for. A $20,000 truck that delivers on its promises, built with affordability, designed for real life, backed by the most efficient distribution network on the planet. That's not competition. That's a takeover. So if you're still thinking this is a passing trend or a viral moment that'll fade in a few weeks, think again. Our channel is here to show you what happens when simplicity meets innovation, when regular people get options that actually make sense, and when tech giants start aiming their sights not at your phone, but your garage. And while legacy automakers are stuck debating trim packages and debating whether to charge you extra for heated seats, Slate is shipping trucks that people actually want. Real trucks. Real features. Real pricing. No bait and switch. No overpromising. No 5-year wait lists. And that's why this isn't just a product story, it's a cultural shift. Because what Slate and Amazon have built together isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement. A declaration that the age of bloated car prices, dealer markups,